Peace, y'all. It's me and Chuck hanging out in the garage, listening to a little Christmas music, and working on the go-kart. We got these strung up today. I'm sure there's going to be some critics out there telling me, "Oh, you're doing it all wrong." Well, you know what? This is how we do it, and it works fine. You find an anchor point in the back. I'm using ribbon because I don't have any fishing line. But what you do is you stretch it real taut, and you get it so it's just touching the front of the back tire. And you got to anchor it. I mean, this thing is, it'll sing a song. If I start strumming this thing, she'll play a tune for you. And you see what's going on here is we set it with it out first, this little deal here. So it kicks it out away from the tire. And then Chuck was eyeballing it, and I just would tap, 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 till it just started touching the front of the rear tire. That makes us square. I know what you're saying. Oh, what if the tire does this or that? Well, then you know what? Our steering's going to do that too. Okay? Let's not get too crazy scientific about all this. This is the way I've done it for a long, long time, and it works. It works pretty well. And then you just take a tape measure. In my case, I'm using a scale, and measure in at the front, and note what your measurement is, and then you measure in at the back. I try to get at 0, if not just maybe a hair of toe out, because when you weight the car down, the chassis is going to want to flex. It's going to bring the spindle arms in toward one another when the chassis gets, it'll get shorter, and it'll force it to toe in a little bit. And, when you're running in the forward direction down the racetrack, any kind of slop you find in here, and you're going to get a little bit. You'll get a little play between the ball and the shoulder of the bolt. There's going to be a little play, and that is also going to force a little toe out as you're going down the road. So, just in a hair. We don't want to get too crazy. So, a lot of times, if you're just road racing short track, because we're on the big track, we want to get it really, really close. We would actually go in just a hair, and then they'll be in just a little bit more at a place like a Grattan or a Gingerman or a Putnam or a Mid-Ohio, and that helps. That helps your turn in. It helps you at apex, the whole 9 yards. And if you're not got a great big straightaway, you're not scrubbing off a bunch of speed. So there you go. She's done. We're all done. First thing foremostly is to get that steering wheel locked straight down in a straight ahead position, hopefully with your pitman arm straight down. If you got, when you welded that pitman arm on, that you were on square with the splines on the end of the shaft. But you want the steering wheel straight, and then you want to dial everything in. And that's it. That's it for a quick RPM update. I'm Robert, and that's Chuck. Hey! And we're hanging out in the garage in Racing Roseville. God bless, Godspeed, y'all. We'll talk to you soon. She's coming again.